Good morning, welcome back to the channel. We are back in Bakersfield today. Had a big concrete pour up in Mammoth yesterday. That was good, got through that. Chad's working with a couple guys up there today. We're pulling stuff off the columns and getting ready to start spreading sand up there. And we're gonna turn right back around and cap that slab with the 5-inch concrete mat that goes on top. So I've got some guys to talk to down here. I've got a big finishing crew that I've been working with for a long time. And, you know, being at that job the size that it is, we're looking at pouring it in 2 pours, probably not just one shot. They could do stuff like that down here, but pouring something like that in one shot up there is a little bit more difficult just with the plant. You know, the limitations with the plant and stuff like that. Now, if we could get another pump up there, possibly it would be a thought. If we could get, you know, the plant to commit to us for the whole day with everything, it would be a thought. You know, we need 2 pumps and 2 pumps, you know, the whole 9 yards. We could get that done in one day. So I got to talk to my guys down here and see if that's something we might want to try and do. I'm not sure yet, but for now we have a bunch of errands to run here in town today. We've got to we're gonna go over to the yard right now. I haven't been over there in a couple weeks. I've been up in Mammoth for about 2 weeks, so I'm kind of just going around, and we're gonna check on some properties and make sure everything's still where it should be. Check on our tenants over here at the yard, see how they're doing. Yeah, so stick around. It should be a fun couple of days down here in Bakersfield. Well, here we are at the old Baco junkyard. It's kind of frozen in time because I'm never here. Got to get these weeds down. Eventually gotta probably, this material here, you know, this is when I was doing a lot of work down here, and I just it got more and more and more, and I got more than that out at the ranch. So you know, if you just keep accumulating stuff, that's all you do. You just keep accumulating it. So it's not necessarily a good thing. That truck there I'm gonna take up to Mammoth. It's got a fuel cell in it. That scissor lift and that tow truck, just need to get rid of it probably, because I think I probably fire that thing up about once a year. And the scissor lift needs, it's kind of an outdated scissor lift, so it needs a new control box, which those on that particular model are insanely expensive. Didn't find that out until after the box on that one went out. I have the box, and I'm hoping I can find somebody that's savvy enough to maybe possibly fix it. But yeah, definitely got a lot of cleanup. I'll show you inside the office here. We worked on that a couple weeks ago. We had to move a bunch of furniture and stuff like that. Eventually, if I hang on to this place, this is going to be our home office. It's got a great kitchen, everything in the back, master bedroom, garage, and then this area in front would be the office area. So it's kind of something, but we just don't really, it's not a priority right now because we're so busy up north. This breaker here I'd like to get loaded and brought up to Mammoth. It goes on the skid steer. It's a pretty good breaker. Put new hoses on it, put a new tip on it. It's nice to have when you have some bigger stuff to break up. It really works great. So I put this commercial door on this building because I planned on using it like kind of like a retail setting. So right now we just have some old furniture in here, but this is the office area here. So I plan on having my desk and then Lori's desk, and then maybe a little something for customers to sit. This room here, which I have a ton of stuff in here. I got flooring. I just, you know, every time I have extra stuff on jobs, I kind of just hoard it, which is kind of a problem, but I got enough flooring to do like the whole house, and it's really nice flooring. And here I've got all my drywall stuff, shower, but this will be a file room. This is like where all our filing cabinets will go. And then we got a bathroom up front with a shower, all of that good stuff. So it's pretty cool. And I kept this ceiling intact on this old building, or this old house, because I liked it. I liked the way it looked. So rather than covering it, plus I didn't want to add any more weight to it because it's definitely maxed out on. You can actually see it has a little bit of a bow to it. I opened this up so that I could run some, so I could relocate some plumbing here. I've got this really nice commercial grade stove that I got that for free. So I'm going to incorporate that into this kitchen. This is the kitchen area here. And it's a good size. This is a very, looks like a really small house. It really is pretty small. But it's got a huge kitchen area here. So this is great for the guys and stuff when you're working down here. You've got a break room. You've got your office. Everybody checks in the morning. This is actually a great facility here. And we don't utilize it to its full potential, what we bought it for. So it's kind of a shame, but maybe someday we'll get back down here and start focusing on, working down here. But we just don't really care to work in Bakersfield, honestly, because it's not a whole lot of fun in the summertime, I'll be honest with you. So there's the tour. The rest of this stuff I can't really show you. It's like storage. But there is a living room back here and then a bedroom over there. When I get it all cleaned out, I'll share that more. But in a nutshell, this is the home office in Bakersfield. I don't know why I just love this old tractor here. My grandpa had this same one, but didn't have the loader on it. Well, I take that back. When I was in my early 20s, we had one that did have the loader on it. And then when I was a kid, we had one at our farm that didn't have the loader. So I bought this. I got a really good deal on it. And it just kind of brings back memories. Can't really use it for much, but here it is. We got this old girl fired up. She's been sitting. Gonna get it up to Mammoth and have a backup truck. Pretty good truck. I've had this one for a long time. We actually put an engine in this truck. Sounds good. Let's see if the engine light's on. No, just the airbag. So we either need to sell it or take it up there and use it. I like this old truck. I like the body style on the older ones. And we've got to get these poor sleds. We got to get them back up there and get them covered. And now that we have the yard up there, we can have a spot to keep them that's down at a little bit lower elevation, so it doesn't get as bad on the snow. We might actually be able to get these things out and use them this season. Having them down there, it'll be a lot easier to deal with, getting them out and using them and stuff like that. These dogs. Sadie's playing a game with him. Oh, he wants her to go chase him with that palm frond that he's got. Better watch out, he's gonna get stuff in his teeth. Dummy. I got the water truck fired up. I'm gonna go get a load of water and we're gonna lay down some water in this yard. That boom on the front is pretty cool. Never really use it, but it's pretty neat. It articulates up, down, everything you want to do. It's an old water truck, but it's pretty handy to have. We're looking probably get another one here pretty soon. This one, not really a one that you want to take out on the road too much. These hoses, over time, they start leaking. But can't really do a whole lot about it. I got my meter all hooked on, so I'm legal. You don't want to get caught getting water without a meter here. Get in trouble. I think I need to get a new sight tube. I can still see it. That tells me how much I got in there. Might be about time to get some air in that one tire. Brand new tires, but that one looks a little low. Sadie, you didn't get in the pool. Why not? Well, we got our water laid down at the yard. Made it back here to the house. It's just a beautiful day here. It's starting to warm up. It's been pretty cool the last couple days, but it's gonna get hot over the weekend, so we're definitely probably gonna be getting in the pool. But I wanted to share a little bit more with you guys this project that we are working on back here. And so this is our little workshop that we built. We added this onto the house when I built that patio several years ago, and we've used it for a lot of different things. It's got air conditioning. It's a nice little space. Got plumbing over here in the corner. But being that Lori's brother passed away, and we ended up with all of his brewing, which was his brewing equipment, which was a hobby for him, and he was actually very good at it. I actually got all his recipes, and so what we decided to do in honor of kind of remembering his legacy of what he really loved to do was turn this into a backyard home brewery. So now right here, this is just the beginning phases of it. This is a bunch of stuff that we got from him, from his estate, and it was brought all the way back from Tallahassee, Florida. So it wasn't really the value of the stuff that we got, it was the sentimental value. We got the box. That was his prized marlin that he caught in Mexico. And so we are going to turn this into the EJ Brew House. And, we're going to try to recreate some of his recipes that he did. He actually won the Tallahassee Brew Fest one year when we were back there visiting him, and we had just a great time and learning about the beer and all that stuff. I really don't know anything about making beer. I've been doing a lot of research and studying, and hopefully I can take his recipe and live up to the legacy of what he was already making and the stuff that he actually won that contest with way back when. So I've got kind of all the fundamental stuff here to start making beer. I need to get a few little things put together here. I'm going to be getting a keg refrigerator, probably maybe even more than one here, some stainless steel sinks and countertops over here. This thing is going to be a fully functional mini brew house with the industrial feel of a large brewery. that's my vision for it. So I just wanted to kind of share the start of that. Got the whole thing cleaned out. We got the floor done. We got it painted. I got a few decorations up, and this will be a project ongoing over the next year or two that I'll be sharing little bits and pieces here and there. And looking forward to sharing this journey of learning how to make EJ brew. So thanks for following along and watching the video. Hope you guys enjoyed my morning. Just doing odds and ends, getting chores done in Bakersfield. And if anything interesting happens over the weekend, I'll keep sharing.